à tous, c'est un plaisir de vous retrouver comme d'habitude pour une nouvelle leçon. Aujourd'hui, première leçon de notre niveau A2. So welcome everyone, well done everyone if you are here today, it's great. Aujourd'hui, je vais commencer avec un peu de conjugaison, les verbes. I'd like to talk about les trois groupes. Les trois groupes au présent de l'indicatif. You know that in French, like the verbs are classified in three groups. Two of them make sense because you have the first group in ER. That was the first group I taught you in the past. So you know these because you know all the terminaison and the pronunciation and many ER verbs. They are part of the first group, like parler, aimer, manger, étudier, regarder, voyager, acheter, s'appeler. Also the one with the pronominal, you know, with the double pronoun, like je m'appelle, tu t'appelles, il s'appelle. So I'll give you very quickly like some sentences, just purely for the listening. Premier groupe, les verbes en ER. Exemple, je parle français. Tu aimes les langues étrangères. Il mange beaucoup. Elle étudie tous les soirs. Nous regardons les beaux paysages. Vous voyagez en train. Ils achètent un nouveau téléphone chaque année. Elles s'appellent Julie et Jeanne. Deuxième groupe. It's also a group that makes sense. It's verbs ending in IR. IR. Les verbes qui se terminent en IR. But le deuxième groupe, you need to know two things about them. Ce sont des verbes qui se terminent en IR, but most important, ce sont des verbes qui, au pluriel, with nous, vous, il, have a double S. Example of the very, like the one you need to know. So to finish, for example, finir. Je conjugue. Je finis, tu finis, il finit, and then you have the very characteristic conjugaison des verbes du deuxième groupe. Nous finissons, double S, vous finissez, ils finissent. Ils finissent, written double S, E-N-T, and you do not hear it as always. Ils finissent. This is when you know that a verb is part of the second group. When it has this double S with nous, vous et il. Because it also exists verbs in IR, very common, that do not have this double S in plural. They are the ones that go in the third group. Third group is clearly the tricky one. It's full of exception. It's all the other verbs, like all the other kind of terminaison, all the exceptions, like aller do not follow like the scheme I gave you with the ER verbs of the first group. So third group. Obviously, être, avoir, third group. But also all the verbs in IR that do not have this double S with nous, vous, il. I wish I could give you a norm and tell you these verbs goes with double S, these verbs don't, so it's second, third group. It's only like learn by heart, almost impossible. Practice. That's the best way to remember. And then, of course, by ear. When you say, for example, nous choisons, that's from the verb choisir. At some point, you will be like, oh no, nous choisons is weird. Nous choisissons. Yes, it's a long one. It goes with double S. It's part of the second group. Just as much as nous finons, nous finissons, double S. And then it works like the other way around as well. Like... But I'm going to talk about that in a second with the ER, part of the third group. So, finir, nous finissons, vous finissez. Choisir, very important one as well. To choose, je choisis, tu choisis, il choisit. Nous choisissons, vous choisissez, ils choisissent. Double S in plural, that's the second group. Ralentir, to slow down, nous ralentissons, vous ralentissez. Okay, so that's for the second group. First and second, that's it. First is just nice and smooth most of the time. Aller is the only exception. Deuxième groupe, terminaison en IR, double S in plural. And then le troisième groupe. Alors, le troisième groupe, all the verbs in IR that do not have the double S in plural. Very common one are dormir, to sleep. You do not say nous dormissons, vous dormissez. You say nous dormons, vous dormez. Right? So that's the third group. And then you say nous dormons, vous dormez, and you say je dors. And so the M of dormir only appears in plural. In singular, nothing. Je dors, tu dors, il dort. Under no circumstances you can say je dorme, tu dormes, il dorme. Non. Je dors, tu dors, il dort. And then the M appears. Nous dormons, vous dormez, ils dorment. Same with partir. It's not je parte. That's a very, very common thing to hear. Of course, I understand you. Je parte. But it's not correct. Je pars. Je pars, tu pars, il part. And then comes the T. Nous partons, vous partez, ils partent. That's the kind of verb the third group includes. And then the most difficult, I'd say, about the third group is the fact that, but first, it's full of irregular. It's full of them, like les verbes savoir, pouvoir, vouloir, comprendre, and very useful verbs. But this one is just like, okay, I need them. They're part of the third group. They're not following any real rules, but I just learn them by heart. That's the best way. But then you have in this group appears like the verbs that we call at deux bases and then at three bases. Donc deux bases, it means that you have a change dans la conjugaison within le radical du verbe. And three bases, you have three changes. I'll give you some examples. We'll go obviously back to that a lot with concrete examples. I'll try to give you a context to learn these verbs in a more let's say fun way and not just pure verbs, because I think it's impossible to assimilate this way. So I'll try to find context and exercises that I can do, we can do somehow, and help you to remember them. But just so you know, what is it, a verb with two bases, for example? It's a very common one. Venir, to come. Why do we say two bases? Because I say je viens, tu viens, il vient, including the I. Je viens, tu viens, il vient. Then it disappears. With nous et vous. You say nous venons, vous venez, with a closed E. No more I. Je viens, tu viens, il vient. Nous venons, vous venez. And then back to the I. Ils viennent. Two bases. Right? And then three, just a bit more complicated, with pouvoir, for example. Pouvoir in singular, it's je peux, tu peux, il peut. Okay? And then we go back to the root of the verb pouvoir, and we say nous pouvons, vous pouvez. And at the very end, it's a mix of everything. Ils peuvent. So je peux, tu peux, il peut. Okay, that's one base, singular. Nous pouvons, vous pouvez, that comes directly from the infinitive pouvoir. Nous pouvons, vous pouvez. And then ils peuvent. And not ils peuvent, ils peuvent. You will probably see right now how it's written. Three bases. So clearly the third group is the funniest group of all. I'm sure you already love it. Être, avoir, aller. Third group. And then to give you examples of verbs, so you can see how common they are. Pouvoir, vouloir, savoir, connaître, apprendre, comprendre, prendre. Okay? Apprendre, to learn, comprendre, to understand, prendre, to take, to catch. I didn't go any further. That's it. I just wanted to introduce all the groups that exist with the verbs, tell you how they work more or less in présent de l'indicatif. It's very difficult to give one single guideline for the third group, because as you can see, it's a lot of different verbs with different ending and then with different conjugations. So you just have to go and learn them slowly, but at least you have an idea with the two bases, three bases. It's not verbs in ER, it's not verbs in IR. They do not follow any real norms. So you hear them, you learn them, and at some point you remember them. Slowly but surely. Yeah? that was a tough one to start with the A2 level, but please hold on, cheer up. It's all right. I come next with what will be the next lesson? I can tell you already. Ooh, yeah, that was nothing. Today was nothing. Les trois groupes, it's a joke because now I'm going to talk passé composé in our next lesson. That's a very, 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 very important one. Very important one. So please be there. Le passé composé pour la prochaine leçon. Review your verbs. And thank you very much for your attention today again. It's been a pleasure. Au revoir. Merci.